They're far away.
Yeah, they're
Well,
far
they're on
away.
their way, but they're far away.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast Above Africa Stories from the Wild. I am a little bit late, I'm not going to lie, and I do apologize. It's been a whirlwind start to the year, but I'm finally back in front of the camera and we can start sharing more stories of our travels and adventures on safari into this beautiful continent that we call Africa. And I'm excited about this year because we've got some really nice episodes lined up already. And this is the first one. And this one is just to tell you that 2026 is going to be a great year. And I want to touch base on what has happened in the last month and what we're going to be doing for the year coming ahead. So I'm really excited about this. 2026 has kicked off with a bang. Managed to spend a bit of time over the holidays with my family, which was amazing. It's always great to spend time with them because we do travel quite a lot. And we kicked off January with a very, very special trip. And a trip that I'm going to do a separate podcast on. And I visited a new destination in the Kalahari in South Africa called Come Up Kalahari Reserve. Super special, but I'm not going to go into too much detail now. All that I can tell you is that keep an eye out for that episode because it's going to be a good one. And it's a destination that I want to go back as soon as I possibly can. Okay, so we went to Come Up in the Kalahari. It was amazing. And now we're looking forward to what's lying ahead this year. And I'm very, very, very excited about all the different destinations that we are going to, the different trips that we're doing, the guests that we are hosting on these trips. And it's just so amazing to see all the positive feedback that we're getting. And I'm so grateful for everybody that's supporting us and trusting us to take you through Africa. It is our passion and we love doing it. And if you like the podcast that we are sharing about what we do at France Free Safaris, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. This podcast is just another way to educate, communicate, and hopefully gives you some valuable content on this beautiful industry and continent that we are on, called Africa. Now, what is lying ahead for 2026? So, quite a lot, actually. I'm very excited. In a couple of weeks' time, I am off to Tanzania. More specifically, I'm off to southern Tanzania, in the southern Serengeti, in a place called Ndutu. It is one of the sections of the migration. Some people call it the start of the migration. And it is where hundreds of thousands of wildebeest congregate, amongst other animals like zebras and topies and gazelle. And they calve there. So it's called the calving season. So there's about 8,000 wildebeest calves born every single day. And with that comes just an immense amount of predation. So we're going to have incredible opportunity to photograph interaction between animals, hopefully a couple of hunts, just see the incredible spectacle that is the migration and the calving season. It is really, really something to see and something to witness, and I can't wait to head there. And I'm co-hosting it with a very good friend of mine, Marlon de Toy, and Tanda Africa, so I can't wait to join them on that trip. We've got some amazing guests that's joining us, so I can't wait. So stay tuned. There'll probably be a podcast on that as well, and a lot of content that I'm sure I'm going to share about that. So stay tuned onto the social channels. And then I'm coming back from Ndutu. We're there for about 2 weeks, and then I'm at home for a couple of weeks, and then I'm off to the Masai Mara. Really an incredible itinerary, privately guiding a family from the US in the Masai Mara and then down to Tanzania, and it's really going to be special. We're going to be spending 2 weeks up there, and it's really a unique, brilliant, just an incredible trip with an amazing family, and I can't wait to share the content that we get there. We're going to some really special places, off to Sasab, and then to legendary Mwiba and Giraffe Manor. It's such an amazing itinerary. The team did so well to put an itinerary like that together. So I'm really, really excited about that. Then I'm coming back, and then in April, I'm off to the Sabi Sand. I'm going to Cheetah Plains for a week or so. Really looking forward to that. I can't wait. I was there last year for the first time. There's actually a podcast coming out about Cheetah Plains, and I'll stay there. So stay tuned and keep an eye out for that. Cheetah Plains is probably the most expensive luxurious lodge in the Sabi Sand or in the Greater Kruger potentially. But it really lives up to its name. It's quite a unique and very special experience at Cheetah Plains. And when we were there towards the end of last year, we actually had an amazing time, really, really special. And then I am off to Tswalu in the Kalahari, and again to come up in the Kalahari as well, which I'm very excited. I love the Kalahari. It's such a special destination. It's such an incredible place to go on safari. It's a destination I can recommend to everyone because the Kalahari is just so different to the Lowveld where the Greater Kruger National Park is. It's so different to the Eastern Cape. It's so different to East Africa and portions of Southern Africa. It's super, super unique. So I can't wait to head back. And we are already planning some very cool and amazing photographic safaris to the Kalahari for 2027. So keep an eye out. If you haven't joined our monthly newsletter, just get in touch with me and I'll put you on the list. And on that journal, there's actually a lot of information about the safaris coming up. Okay, then we are going to quite a nice trip into Botswana, into the Delta. We're first going to the Chobe. We're going to be with Pangolin Photo Safaris for 3 days on the Chobe River, photographing the incredible ecosystem there and the animals that comes with it. And then we're going into the Delta, into the Moremi, into Linyati concession. So can't wait for that. That's going to be an amazing trip. I'm up in Botswana for about 18 days. And I can't wait for that. It is going to be so special with 2 absolutely amazing guests, and I can't wait to spend that time with them up in the beauty that is Botswana. And then we are back home again for a bit, and then we're off to one of my favorite photographic safaris, which is Mashatu in Botswana. I think we still have maybe 1 spot left on that safari. So if you're interested, let me know. It's really going to be a super special safari. We're doing 3 days at Mashatu Main Lodge and then 3 days at Tuli Safari Lodge. And in those 6 days, 2 of the nights will be spent in Lala Limpopo Photographic High to get that nice low eye level, low light photographs of animals coming into the watering hole to drink. And we specifically do it 2 days because we want to give ourselves as much opportunity to actually get a photo. Obviously, we don't know how the game will be, but that time of the year, generally the water holes are quite good. And then in October, we're off to Mana Pools. Now, if you've watched me over socials, you will know that I absolutely love Mana Pools. It's just one of the best photographic destinations in Africa, on foot experiences, really unique photographic opportunities, and we still have a couple of spaces left on that safari. So if you are interested in the Mana Pool Safari, also get in touch, let me know. I'll put links to the different safaris in the description so you guys can have a click and go and see the details, and then just get in touch and we can jump on a call and discuss it. And then in December, I'm heading to the Sabi Sand again. We're doing Mala Mala and Lion Sands, and again I'm co-hosting that safari with Marlon, my good friend, and Tanda Africa. Very excited about that. That's going to be like a proper photographic workshop trip. Really excited about it. The Sabi Sand, as you all know, is an incredible safari destination. And it is a predator-focused safari. So we're going to try and photograph leopards, lions, hyenas, hopefully wild dogs and cheetahs if they're around. And I'm very, very excited. So we've got a jam-packed year of privately guided and photographic safaris. And then in between, we've got FIT bookings, which is a guest coming to us that just want us to plan their safari for them. We've got a couple of them into some beautiful destinations, Namibia, Uganda, and it's just incredible. And we're already planning for 2027, so hopefully in the next month or 2 we will release the dates for 2027. And we've got some unique and new safaris for next year already, and can't wait to release those dates to all of you, and hopefully we can see you all together out in the field with me as your host. I can't wait. So this is a quick one. I just wanted to say hi. I just want to say we're back, and I wanted to say stay tuned, share, like, subscribe. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about. I'm sure we're going to have a couple of guests on the podcast this year. Usually it's all studio stuff, but hopefully when we're out in the field, I get to interview a couple of people and get their thoughts on a variety of different things: conservation, photography, guiding, travel in Africa. But I'm very excited about the year ahead. And again, I want to thank all of you for your support and following along in this amazing journey that we've been on. So until we see each other again, and hopefully we'll see you out in the field. Cheers, everyone.